So this morning, I was at a Circle K, um, and when I got out of the car and I started walking towards the entrance, there was this girl. Um, I don't know, it was just something about her seemed really out of place. Seemed like, honestly, she seemed like she didn't even know what she was doing there. Like she didn't like necessarily seem lost, but like she seemed very like dazed and confused. Um, she was as far as just the way that she appeared, she did appear like she was probably on the street, um, probably, going through hard times, coping how people cope, you know, when they're out of ideas. And but something about her was just like, it drew me to her. So I walked past her and she was like about to say something to me, but she didn't. And I was like, "Are you okay?" And she was like, "Yeah, I was just gonna ask you if I could happen to bum a cigarette." And I was like, "I'm so sorry, I don't smoke." And she was like, "Oh, okay." So I go inside and I come back out and then I don't see her. But something, I don't know, something told me to find her. So walked around the side of the building and I saw her just standing in a, like, not like in the middle of the street, but like in the middle of the back parking. And she was just like staring. Um, I don't know what she was looking at. She was staring at something. And um, I was like, "Hey." She turns around, and she's like, "Yeah." She's like real soft spoken. She looks like she's probably about my age. I'm not sure. She was real thin, real little like me. She looked probably like she was about my age. And I said, "Hey, I don't want to seem like a weirdo or anything. Um, I mean, like I kind of am, but I don't want to come off like weird. But are you okay?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'm okay." And I'm like, "Can I give you a hug?" And she was kind of like, and I hug her and I say, "Everything's gonna be okay." And she's like, "What?" And I pulled away and I said, and this isn't like, I don't know her, and other than, you can look at someone sometimes and tell when they're down and out, but like it was just the energy of sadness and heartbreak and disappointment and the feeling of abandonment, um, loneliness that I felt from her. And it was really weird though, because even though I felt such sadness, um, as soon as I saw her, it was weird. It's like, even though I felt such sadness from her, somehow, like, and this is no disrespect, I'm not judging it or anything, because if you know me, what the fuck do I gotta judge? But like, it was just like, even though she was, she needs a shower, you can tell she probably hadn't really been able to scrub up in a while. And probably wasn't wearing like the best stuff that she would have preferred to be wearing. And even through that, she had like really, you can tell she's pretty fair, but like she had a real good tan or layer, I'm not sure. um but it was something about her that, even she had like, the sadness was so much that even when she spoke, and I know this sadness, that even when she spoke and even when she kind of smiled, um, that she was so sad that her expression was just such a deep frown. Like the corners of her mouth just, they were so down. But through that somehow, it was crazy because I felt so much light from her. I felt so much light. Almost like the feeling of like the sun is coming through the shades or the blinds, and they're closed though. Almost like the blinds are closed, but the light was still coming. So I hugged her and I told her it's gonna be okay. And then pulled away and I told her, I said, life can suck, right? And she laughed. She's like, yeah. I said, I know how you feel. I said, please don't think I'm weird, but I just feel like I have to tell you. And I'm like, you attracted me when I first pulled up. I noticed you because you were really bright. She just kind of looked at me and her eyes are already watering and I haven't said anything. And I said, you were really bright. I said, I know that things are dark right now and that life feels really fucked up. I just wanted you to know that the light in you is still there. And I can see it. I said, I don't know what it is, but I just feel like I need to tell you that it's going to be okay. And the light of who you are is still in there. I told her the light, of who you are is still in there. Even if it doesn't feel like it, everything's going to be okay. You still matter. Her face was so red. She wouldn't look at me. And I pray love, and I pray comfort, and I pray mercy and grace because she needed it and her heart was hurt. And everyone deserves to know that they matter and that they have a place here. We all deserve to have a place in the world. When you're on the street, you're looked at as riffraff, in the way, an eyesore, a nuisance. But each and every person, no matter what they look like, no matter how long they've been there, no matter what they're doing, no matter where they've come from, everyone deserves that. Everyone is somebody's son or daughter, somebody's mother, somebody's child. All I ask is that you maybe step outside of your own reality. Allow yourself the compassion and the humility and the empathy of knowing that every person that you may cross paths with, no matter what they appear, no matter how they come off, no matter what they're doing, no matter what circumstance they're in, no matter in what way their life seems to be going, we are all worthy. Talk to somebody today. When that homeless guy holds the door open for you at Circle K, acknowledge him. Give a fuck. Are you okay? Do you need anything? Is there anything I can do? You never know. You never know. But we all deserve to know that we matter. We all deserve for our blinds to be open and our light to shine. Not to forget that it's in there. show a stranger who looks like they need it that you care, that they matter, that you see them, that you see them. Show them that you see them. Sometimes people just need to know that you see them.